Let's get started this morning. Let's go over the cues first. There's nothing really to panic about. We're going to open below the 5 MA, most likely. The 5 MA is at like 624.90, I think. 624.80, somewhere in there. Basically, we want to close above 626 today to remain really bullish, but really staying above 621 would still be bullish. Well, the whole thing's bullish until you start breaking down, which we haven't done yet. All right, let's take a look at Oracle. Nope, that's not it. There we go. You might have 5 up here, and this might, as long as you don't break 185, you might be okay for those that are holding this. Now, overall, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this at all. I'm not a fan of big tech. Buying these, to me, is like taking a senior citizen to prom. This, yeah, I don't like big tech. Big tech's days are numbered. But this will probably be fine. This will probably come out a little bit, but I don't like this overall. Yeah, I mean, you're in the zone where you're going to get a reaction. But how big of a reaction? By the way, this is why I don't like big tech. This trading along this is fine. This is nonsense. This is just too much money in the system. But that's why I don't like big cap tech. These parabolic moves. Because your moving averages are still way down here on long term. And nothing gets too far away from the moving averages. Everything reverts to the mean. So this can come all the way back down here into the moving averages. 120, 130. That's where it should be. All right, I got a question about AMD. Is AMD in a Livermore cylinder? Well, it probably was. Yeah, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this was your chance to buy. This is get out. Yeah, let's see if we hit that trend line. No, you could pop up a little more, which I think big cap's going to get another run. I think the Qs get another high, and then the wheels come off for a bit. I mean, we're so close to a major correction, a big correction. I don't know, if you moved this down to the bodies, I'm sure we topped out. Yeah. This is why I wouldn't invest in any mega cap tech. Semis, none of that. I don't like any of that. All right, I got a question about AREC. Now, this is my style. This is what I like. I would much rather have this. See, this has done this before in the past. We're not outside of normal here. I mean, this isn't like AMD or Oracle where it shot to the moon and isn't looking back. This has been this high before. Now, do I want to invest in this now? I don't know. Let's see. Did it hold that low? Yes. As long as you're above 250, you're fine here to continue to push higher. But if you break, what is this? Ah, jeez. See, you could just push through and take all these stops out and then go up. Yeah, this isn't making any. This is still in no man's land. I mean, it's a good spot. This is your area in here where you should get support. Look, all right. Geez, this is just in no man's land. This is nothing. I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't buy, I wouldn't sell, I'd just hold. There's nothing to do here. could come all the way down here. 180. Yeah, this could spike up. I mean, it's held this low. I don't know. I just don't know if this has been washed out yet. Yeah, I wouldn't do anything with that. Jeez, what is this? Is this right? Who has this? And why? I I don't even know what to say. This is obviously a dead stock. I don't know why you're buying this for a bounce. I mean, this is like throwing money into the wind and hoping that you catch more coming back. Why would you even look at this? I don't. I don't know how to even read this. Could you bounce? Yeah. Could you bounce all the way? I mean, to $1? Sure. But why would you want to be anywhere near this? Ugh. What is that? That's got to be a biotech or something. Medical technology. Yeah. These things go to zero all the time. Ugh. Here's CMCT. This is another one. Just creative media and community trust, real estate investment trust. No. I mean, this is going to bounce, but this is broken. Once it did that, this is broken. This is a dead stock. It has to get above. Well, yeah, that's not even. I mean, it's had so many reverse splits. This is trash. If you see something like this, run away screaming. This is trash. Let's see if trash is going to get a bounce. Good Lord, I don't even. These are eventually going to go to zero. So they bounce up, sure, but you're going to break this. I don't know why you would be involved with anything like that. That is just gross. And that doesn't even look constructive. That just looks like anytime they get anywhere near here, they're shorting it again. So yeah, they're going to short this and short it and short it. And it's going to have a huge rally someday. And then it's going to go bankrupt. Look, why are you guys sending me these god awful charts? Iron. Now here we go. Hopefully we're just testing this breakout again. But iron is another one of those strange charts where it could drop again. It could drop. I mean, it could have a good drop, but it could also hold this, which is what I'm banking on. This looks like it's consolidating in here to me. Yeah, this all looks like consolidation, and I think we're going to come out of this higher. But if everything starts selling, I mean, there's no reason why this wouldn't join the party and go down to 29.30. But yeah, I like iron still to hold here. But you have to know that that's, if it breaks 39.50, you're going to go down. Someone asked me, what's wrong with this? And I would say nothing. Nothing is wrong with this. Absolutely nothing. That looks like just a descending wedge to me. It's going to come down in here and then we're going to pop out. I'm still waiting to get this under 20. See, this is the bottom of that Livermore cylinder. You're about as near the bottom as you can get. So no, I don't see anything wrong with this. So the question, what is wrong with SMR? Nothing. ASTI had a huge move yesterday. That's in our future stocks. Yeah, we're getting oversold. This could be nearing the end of this move here, right around 330. And then we'll see what happens. Because this isn't, I mean, this stock has a lot of work to do also to get out. But this had a, yeah, this will probably pop 3 to 5 again. Where are we on the weekly? Yeah, we're getting there. Daily's getting there too. This should get to probably $3 or $5. And then who knows? Probably nothing good. But yeah, I think this is going to keep squeezing up for a little bit, anyways. Not that I would buy it. Again, I don't buy things that are running. I buy things that break trend lines, like down in here. I would have been looking at it. In fact, I was at 2. So I'm about out now. Do I still hold H bar? Yes, that's crypto. Let's see if I can look at this. Yes, I do. I think this is consolidating. I think we're going to pop out of here. As long as we're above this 0.126 range. Yeah, I think we're going to pop out of here. When? I don't know. This is just that's why I don't do anything with crypto. I'm not a big crypto trader. I'll buy it and then I'll just sit on it for a while. Bitcoin I sat on for Jesus, like 10 years, 8 years. All right. Let's see what the Qs are doing. A whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing happening. What do we got that's moving? Estee Lauder, new highs. How about that? Go, ladies. Kanemaru Metal. I still think this one's going to move up. This still looks like it should go up to me. Buyers there. Let's see. I bought Vital the other day. I think Vital's going to get another pop into the 40s, near 40, hopefully. Tesla's down. All right, let's go to those are all looking good. Abercrombie looks great. Remember I told you it was just consolidating here at the highs, waiting for those moving averages to catch up? Now pop again. But now we're running away from those moving averages. So we shouldn't get too high here. 120 is my target on this run here. But we might pull back around 112. We'll see. Yeah, there's that 112. That's where I'd like to hit today. That'd be nice. RR looks good. Qubits looks good. Yeah, these all look good. Oh, we got a minute to open. I better get off the air here. I like the stocks that I like. Everything else is blah to me. Someone did ask about ETFs. Are there any good ETFs? to hold for the future. But then they said like SPY. No, I wouldn't hold SPY or anything like that. I would be looking at this, OIH, or if you want a cheaper one, PXE. I'd be looking in energy. I'd be looking at URNJ, uranium junior miners. I'd be looking at things like these. SilJ, your silver junior miners. This is, I mean, these are going to pull back unless they already did, in which case they're going to just rip to the freaking moon here. That's why I don't sell miners. But yeah, that's where I'd be looking at if I were going to. That's silver. Didn't even give me SilJ, did it? Oh, no, I did. Okay. But yeah, those are the ETFs that I'd be looking at if I were looking at ETFs. All right. Now we're live. Let's see where we're going. Not a lot. Jeez, market opens and my computer freaks out. Come on. Yeah, my computer does not like market open. How long can SMR go? Define, what does long mean? How low can SMR go? 16. All right, there we go with Qs. That is actually the lower projected limit for today already. Interesting. I didn't know the lower projected limit was so high. Yeah, this tells me that if it breaks 622.50, it'll probably shoot down into this range. 619. Yeah, that's something to watch for the Qs, see if it does that. Will we get a push up in QQQ? We're below the 5MA, and we're at the lower expected move for the day already. So it needs to fight and push up right here. Otherwise, it's going to sell down to 619, 618. So that's what to look for QQs today. Again, that's not what I would be in, though. I mean, look at these. These are fantastic. Still breaking out. Still going. Geez, come on. Yep. I'm going to sign off. My computer does not like market open. It looks like this broke, though. it's trying to. Yeah, it's not even really oversold yet. Yeah, I wouldn't touch this today. At least not until it gets to like 619, then see where it's at. If my chart would sit still, you'd see that this is breaking now. Yeah. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, look, we're all green here in the ladies. Those mall stocks, they're unstoppable. All right. Is AMPX still a buy? No, not Apple. Good Lord, definitely not Apple. Oh, awesome. This is getting close to a. Oh, yeah, look at that. This is getting washed out. And it's a higher high on the RSI. This is bullish divergence on the hourly for AMPX. So if you're asking if AMPX is a buy, yeah, this looks like it's. I mean, it could get all the way down to 10, but yeah, I'd buy in this range here. I sold calls on this, so I might be buying calls back. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for showing me that. Big down day. Good for me. Okay. Wow, Qs are really trying to hold that. I wonder if it's the smaller time frame that freaks it out. Now, there's two ways to look at this structure, and that's not one of them. All right, come on back. Come on. Come on. Okay. So there's two ways to look at this. You can look at this like it's curling over and it's going to fall. And that's definitely valid. It absolutely could do that. Or you could look at it like it's trying to push through this zone, 625. And it just keeps trying and trying and trying. Now your moving averages are coming up. Actually, they came down, and so now they're starting to try to turn back up again. So I think we pop through here. But I'm not discounting that we could roll over and collapse. I mean, that's completely possible. I just think we pop out of this. That's just my personal opinion. How about MOS? Too late to buy? No, because that's in an early run. too late to buy today? Yeah, I wouldn't buy on a 4% day, especially not this early in the morning. But is this too late to buy overall? Heck no. Look, you're just getting started. And remember what I told you about these patterns? The spike, the drop down, the bounce, then the launch to the moon. Here we bounce. Now we're just getting bigger bounces. I mean, at any time, this is going to freaking just start taking off like this. You're going to have like a 30% week and you're going to come back. Is MOS still a buy? Like, this is your bottom. Like, this is about as freaking close as you can get. Will we revisit this? I don't know. Let's say 6 months from now? No, we're going to be up here. This is where you want to be. You don't want to be in big cap tech. You don't want to be in that. You want to be in this. This is where dreams come true. This is where dreams end. What about PayPal? I wouldn't touch this with a 39.5-foot pole. I haven't even looked at it yet. That actually looks good, like it's washed out, and that upsets me. Is that the entire history of that company? That doesn't seem right. Okay. Yeah, that's actually probably pretty decent. I was looking at PayPal the other day, though, to join PayPal, and I did not like it one bit. But I don't know. I like privacy, so other kids don't. So maybe this is going to get real popular again and start taking off. This actually doesn't look bad. This has a lot of consolidation here. I mean, as long as you're above 50.25, because if you break that, then you're going to be in a dead stock looking chart. This is fine. This actually looks really good. But like I said, I wouldn't buy it. It's just not my thing. Is UVIX ready for a bounce? Yeah, probably. Unless it had it today. Geez, wrong button. Yeah. Bullish divergence. It's probably due another big spike up here. Yeah, I mean, Qs are still below the 5MA. It's below 620. It's just at 622, but it's below 622.50. I mean, this thing could spike and send the Qs down easily. But yeah, I mean, big cap tech is trash. And look at these. Look at your mall stores. Look at what they're doing. I try to help you out by leading you to the good stocks, but everyone loves the trash. Cliff finally moving. See, these stocks have long runways. These have big runways. Your tech does not. Like I said, it's like taking a senior citizen to prom. What about quantum? I like quantum here. Where are my other quantums? Qubits. Yeah, I like. Jeez, come on. I like qubits. Ionic. Yep, like that. Come on, jeez. This could roll over again, but yeah, this is where you want to be for another big run. That could roll over. Yeah, these all look like they want to run again. These all look strong. Herein. One more looking at Herein. Heiren's either going to break out or it's not. Like every stock. Did it do another fake out? It's still above 39.50, so we're still good. Iron's still fine. Come on. If it breaks 39.50, then it's probably going to 29. Crowd. This is another one I would not be in. It looks like it's going to go up. But for how long? Yeah, you're holding here. Could pop up here. But again, I don't. Ugh. Yeah, you're up in here. Why would you want to do that to yourself? Wouldn't you rather be in something that's down in here? This is the same as the Qs. This is like bending. It needs to break 527. We'll call it 528 just to give it some more life. It needs to break 528 and stay above it. Otherwise, it's probably going to roll over and down. Again, look where you're at. It can roll all the way freaking back here, 280, like it's nothing. That would be nothing. I've been saying this since August. You don't want to be in this. That's not the future. Stuff that you don't know about, stuff that you don't think about, stuff that you use every day that you don't pay attention to, like food. That's the future. Water, energy, apparently genes. That's the future. Not tech. All right. I'm out. Good luck, everybody.